Hey guys, it's Ryder here, and I just wanted to do a quick Heroes Reborn Season 2 update. So, according to the actor behind Mohinder, Suresh, of course you guys all know him, Sendhil Ramurthy, he's awesome. Who doesn't love Mohinder? Although Mohinder did not have the biggest role in Heroes Reborn, he kind of reveals that he was supposed to have a role in what would have been the second season. Now, according to him, there were plans, or at least talks, about Season 2. Although it was the show was apparently always meant to be a one and done or whatever, Season 1 just by itself. According to him, it was always kind of in the cards for a Season 2. Although, you know, let's say like the show did as well as Season 1 did of the original Heroes, then I'm sure that NBC would have worked something around that one and done deal. But of course it didn't, so that's obviously why they stuck with the one and done. According to him, like I said, there were plans. Tim Kring had already spoken to him about scheduling for Season 2, which means that we could have seen Mohinder again, which I don't exactly know how they would have done that, because of course we know that Mohinder somewhat died. But, you know, always flashbacks, alternate futures, alternate paths, all that stuff is very possible in the Heroes world. But listen to what his comments also say. I'll quote him right here, okay? So, let's see. I gotta find it. Here's what Mohinder has to say, okay? I think if it had done amazingly well, he would have tried to come up with some more story, but I think he has other plans for it now. Not necessarily on television, but using different platforms. I'm not quite sure where he's heading with all that. So, there you have it, guys. It's official. Heroes and Heroes Reborn will be continuing. It doesn't seem like it will be on television, though. This was my predictions, and I am so happy about this. Now, of course, I want to see more Heroes on NBC, but let's be real here. Any way the Heroes world can continue is good enough for me. So here are my thoughts, once again. Number one, I think the most clear option right here is to do a digital series. Now, you could do a 15-part digital series, half-hour episodes, something like that, which would kind of average out down to about 7 full episodes. I think that, like, 7 full-hour episodes. Now, you could fit a story into that if you wanted to. I'd be fine with that. The other thing is for NBC to share or sign over the rights to Netflix. Netflix, I'm sure, would kill for Heroes. And let's be real, everything on Netflix is kind of pretty much good. Now, here's a great example of that. Daredevil and Jessica Jones. For all of you Heroes fans, I'm sure you're the ones who are watching this video right now. But, you know, for me, I'm an all kind of TV guy. I'm a big fan of comic books and Marvel and DC. So, of course, I love Daredevil and Jessica Jones. Now, they are arguably the best Marvel property television show. And I think that has to do with the fact that, you know, it's on Netflix, that they have a lot of time, they've got a bigger budget, they really take a lot more care of it than they do with, like, shows like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So, you know, you can argue maybe Heroes Reborn was rushed, maybe Heroes Seasons 2 through 4 were rushed. If you're on Netflix, then by all means, you're going to have all the resources, time, money, writers you need. And I think that'd be the best option. You could do another 13-episode series, and it would be in the streaming platform, not as much on television. So you could see how it could become a lot of fun in that way. I know some people might not have Netflix, but there's always workarounds for that. Here's the best way to get around not having Netflix. Just do the you know, what is it, the 1-month trial or the 3-month trial? I don't even know what it is. But they have like a 1 to 3-month trial. You do that right before the show comes out. And, you know, you watch the show, you don't have to pay money for it or whatever, then you cancel Netflix right after it ends. There's your workaround. I'll be reporting more news as it comes, but if it's not a digital series or on Netflix, then my next best guess is that they would be going to novels or comic books. And not like the weird Heroes Reborn comic books, because they already have a couple Heroes Reborn comic books. The first one is Heroes Vengeance, and that's all about El Vengador. And then they've got this new one called Heroes Godsend, and that's going to be all about Farah Nazan. You guys remember Farah. So, you know, they're not going to be the weird comics like that. If they do comics, they'd be like actual, like, Tommy. It'd be probably almost more like a graphic novel. But it seems like Tim Kring seriously has plans, and my guess is that we will be getting an announcement the soonest, most likely during the Rio 2016 Summer Olympics, which they obviously start this summer. So make sure you're always watching the commercials during the Olympics, or maybe if we're really good, maybe if we are just there, maybe if Tim Kring's feeling like he's gonna be a nice guy, we could potentially see a teaser for the whatever's next with Heroes tomorrow night during the Super Bowl. Don't put your money on it. Don't get your hopes up. Don't get your hopes up. A lot of these big movie companies, they're filling the spots with all their teasers. And honestly, even if Tim Kring has plans for more Heroes, which he obviously does, we don't know if he has any teaser ready. Nothing's even been announced yet, so the most we could even see is just a logo. But don't get your hopes up. But I think it's worth at least thinking about. So get pumped, guys. Heroes is not gone. It is not gone. We've heard it from multiple sources. This is 2 sources now. Tim Kring himself, and now Senthil Ramurthy. Who doesn't love Mohinder Suresh? And honestly, I hope in whatever way Heroes continues, we get more Mohinder. Whatever happens. We need to know who the hell Tommy and Melina's dad is. Or Nathan and Melina's dad is. We need to know what the hell happened to Peter. We need to know what the hell happened to Sylar. I don't care what way it is, it needs to happen. I don't know about you guys, but this is important to me. So let me know in the comment section your thoughts, and I promise I will be reporting news as it comes out. I'll be probably doing a video next week talking all about my predictions as to who their father is, and how they could kind of how the story could go about. His name has already kind of been revealed. His name's Hammer in the ebooks, but we don't know his real name. So it's all very exciting. Let me know in the comments section, and thank you so much for watching. Please remember to click share, like, and subscribe to get all my Heroes videos. I've got all my reviews, and they're a lot of fun. I had a great time doing them, and I can't wait to do more. I'm Ryder, signing off from Toys with Attitude, and keep riding, guys. Bye.